Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 4HE Forever, the best damn video game channel in the history of the internet, in my very humble and unbiased opinion, of course, because I'm a humble man, very modest individual indeed, as you can see. So Donald J. Trump, he steps into the office, ladies and gentlemen. To say, I wanted to come on last night because I was blown away. The executive order thing, I was like, is this actually happening? Like, he's actually... There were a few in there that I'm like, whoa. He was even like, this is a big one. Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, that is a big one. My God. But cheers. President Trump was sitting there like Don Corleone. I felt like I was watching The Godfather. They had that guy next to him. You know? He's like, sir, this is for... President Trump was sitting there like a mob boss. I was like, can we get... I wanted to hand him one. It says, give the Rams a do-over. You know, with Philadelphia. And they could play on a sunny day. I'm telling you, we probably win that game. I'm telling you, if the weather was any better, we would have won that game. That would be the first thing I do as president. All NFL games indoor? No. No. You can't do that. You can't do that. One of the few sports where they're still playing outdoors, you know, where they still play in the snow if they have to. I think in soccer they do, but I rarely see it. You rarely see, you know, them playing in the store. They're very good at calculating, I guess, you know, the weather. But in football, anything goes. It could be raining, snowing, whatever. The elements are a part of the game. Can't take it out. That's why I don't like it when they use that fake turf. That's why I like. If you ever get a chance, go watch old school NFL from like 19. If you can go back to the 70s, they have it all on YouTube. There's people who upload like full seasons of like from 80 to 89 all the way up. And if you go back to those like early 80 games and all that, they didn't have any of that turf yet. So they were like on real grass, on the mud. Their jerseys were like they were going to war. It's fun to watch. Football, ladies and gentlemen, American. Well, let's get into it. I'm going to get back into, because I'm having a good time with this Mean Streets game. Let's get back into it. Back into what I'm doing here. So we're playing Mean Streets. I started a playthrough. I did the Walkthrough King guide. Which, you know, I've been having an issue with. A few games, the Walkthrough King has not done the job. And this one, too. This one has an issue. Like, you get to one area, and it's just... I don't know. It tells you to do something, but it's totally wrong. You know something's up. Maybe I was doing something. I don't think so. Because then I looked at another walkthrough, and it was telling me something totally different. I'm like, okay. Sums up. So the Walkthrough King, I don't know. Might not be so good for some of these obscure games. I would have thought Mean Street, though, is not that obscure. I mean, I feel like... Okay, maybe it is. I was thinking Tex Murphy is, you know. But I guess this original, I don't know if too many people played the original one. I think later on it got like more popular. This had the flying in it. A lot of people didn't know how to do it, even though it has an autopilot. Executive order to go after the cartels. They're putting them on the terrorist list. That's a big one. For a long time, right? I don't know why people... I had an argument, which I wasn't really, but the other person was very, you know... one of my family members in. And she's very angry with the whole, like... She doesn't believe it, you know? She's like, yeah, they can't do anything to the cartels. And I was like, well... I think they can. And they probably will. Now, am I guaranteed? I don't know. But this is what I'll say about the whole thing. For a long time... Now, we got to get a different soundtrack for this one, right? For a long time, the mafia, right? La Cosa Nostra was deeply embedded into the American government and everything. They were huge. They got too big. They got too big where the government, you know, once you get too big, if you start taking some of the government's cut, that's what I thought happened. They're like, hey, these guys are like starting to take our shit. We got to go after them. So the American government cracked down on the mob. And where's the mob now? They're underground. I mean, they always sort of, but I mean, they were like, I mean, you couldn't even get, you couldn't buy a piece of cloth without the mob getting a piece, or getting a cut. They were like every clothing, everything. But today they're so underground, they're so like, they're insignificant. You know? They are not that big into society, you know, in society anymore. Government cracked down on them. So I'm thinking it's time for the cartels now. Cartels got too big. They have too much control. Government's they're gonna crack down on them. They do. And it's totally possible that they can. Now, I don't know why people think that they're so, you know. I know they're strong. Hey, the mob was strong. Mob was very strong. You can't fuck with the government, though. And especially if they're going to use the, you know, they're going to use the military. Yeah, you're pretty much fucked. Ask anybody who's ever went up against them. Oh, that's right. They can't because they're dead. They're all dead. Okay, so let's play some Mean Streets, huh? Oh, you know, I always forget. Son of a... We gotta bust out the manginal. The manual. Where is it? I got to go to... Oh. I had a hard time finding it last time. It's under the Tex Murphy, but I think it's just Mean Streets. There you go. I found it. Okay, so what is it? On page 19 of the manual, under the paragraph titled Searching a Room, the second, I think it's just of. Let's look at it. Love this. Almost looks like AI did it, huh? It really does. To page 19. Let's take a look. I think it's going to be on the left side here. Under to search a room, right? Oh, searching a room. Yeah, it's of. I gotta remember that. There you go. 256 colors. Absolutely. All right, let's cut the crap. Let's get ready for some mean streets. But yeah, a lot of people in the government are crapping in their pants. Because I think they had a lot to do with the drug business. Not like the drugs are going to go away. You know, they're going to take care of the cartels, but then, you know, they're going to... The doctors are going to sell it to now. That's who they were. That's who they're helping. They're helping the pharmaceutical companies. They're like, those damn cartels. We're the real drug dealers. We do it legally. I had to go to school for 7 years. Okay. Here we go. Resume saved game. And I think we're at game 9. You know, I think. If my memory. Let's go. Yes. And where are we going? I think we are going to Ron Meat. Excuse me. And we got to go to... I think we did all the... He's at 4525. Okay, let's go. Let me see if I can remember. This is our flying Tesla. 45. It is a Tesla, too. I don't know how they knew, man. It is totally a Tesla. It looks like it, and then it has the doors go up. You know? Okay, got to hit the autopilot. And then when you hit autopilot, you feel like you're better than everyone. Because you are. You're in a Tesla. You're special. And you can listen to the Beatles. You know? In your Tesla. Come on, let's go. I don't know why this thing is not playing the music or the sound. Let me see. Like, I see, I can hear it, but you guys can't. I'm not sure why. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking some of this sound is maybe coming from a different source other than the MT32 Roland. But I guess the sound effects are coming from somewhere else. Maybe. I don't know. Man, this is 89. Okay, so where are we going? We're exiting. Let's get the hell out of here. That was a long flight. At the base of Kuwait Tower, I wait for Ron Meat. I finally see him. He has radiation burns over most of his face, but he has a nice eye. Too bad he doesn't have another one to match. I call him over to the side of my speeder. Okay. What are we asking about? We're asking about Larry. He's a good-looking guy, huh? Larry Hammond. Sure, he's very popular with the ladies. This one. Stick it, fish face. He refuses to answer the question. Threaten him. Oh, fucking yeah. We're threatening him. Okay, threaten. It's time to get tough. I get a steely-eyed look and say that I'll air out that oversized skull if I don't get that fax now. There you go. You know, I'll pull on that thing too. Whatever that thing he has on his the is that his hair? It looks like it's attached to his ear. Like I thought it was like one of these like, you know, little like I don't know. I'd pull that and then punch him in the face at the same time. Good technique. Pull it with one hand, pull it into the face, into the punch. I slam my fist into his soft, flabby stomach, and he buckles over, and then catches his chin with a solid haymaker that sends him staggering back against the wall. Okay, that's enough. I'll talk. You'll find him in Freaktown at the old warehouse at NC 4935. Are we going there? I guess we are. It. I get a steely-eyed look. And say, "Oh, I punch him again." Okay, I didn't mean to punch him again. Whoa, yo, Monger Face, what's up, brother? What's happening, my good man? What's the news in the world? Have you been watching President Trump? He said he's going after the cartels, putting troops on the southern border, drilling in Alaska. Only two genders. I sat there and watched every single sign. I watched the Don. I watched Don Corleone sign all the executive orders. That guy should have came and kissed his hand. Been like, sir, this executive order is to send send troops to the southern border. You watched the thing live? Yeah, I saw it afterwards. I was wow. I was blown away. I was gonna come online just to talk about it last night. I cannot believe some of the stuff this guy signed. I mean, I could believe it, but you know what? I was thinking about it. Would this have happened, right? If just think about it. This thing, I'm probably maybe I'm pushing my how God mysteriously how God works. Because if he got that second term, right? I don't think he would have been as fiery. And as like, I think that all those things that he's doing right now and what he's been through, you know, the whole thing. I think he's a lot more Trump now than he probably would have been if he would have got that second term right after. Right? So many celebrities at the ceremony. That was crazy. I didn't notice the celebrities, but I saw of his speech. It was a great speech, by the way. Yeah, like, would you think he would have went after the cartels if he got the second? Like they created a monster. You know what I mean? The left is like, he's a lot more, now he's like really, oh yeah, he's pissed. Like he's coming back with like with a vengeance. They created that though. If they would have just let him have that second term, maybe you know, it wouldn't have been as, but yeah, he's like, he's trying to destroy the Democrats. It was crazy to watch. Biden was sitting there, and what's her name, Kamala, and it was embarrassing. They got booed. They booed. Oh man, the worst president. And then you hear at the end. I won't talk about this for too long. I just want to let's just talk about it. Let's just get it out of the way, you know? So Biden pardons his crime family. And they haven't even done anything yet. He pardons Fauci, and then it turns out they destroy all the evidence for the J6 thing. It's just like, whoa. You know, that should be a huge eye opener for, you know, even the most, you know, hardcore lefty. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say that because, you know, hardcore, they don't pay attention. But, I mean, there's a lot of lefties who will be like, wait a minute. That's weird. Yeah. Yeah. At the end, he pardons. But it's like, how could you pardon? He hasn't done anything, right? What are you pardoning? And Adam Schiff is also in there too. It's just so weird. And then he tries to do just to show what a bad president he is. Like, he tries to block the, like, you know what happened to, like they were saying too, and I agree with this. They were saying like a smooth transition. So then he tries to block any drilling. Like, he tries to put like an amendment for like any drilling anywhere. You know? Like trying to sabotage the next president for whatever, you know, whatever he tries to do. Yeah. It just shows you how bad, like, never again. You know? So bad. They had to deal with this guy for 4 years. Like, he didn't do anything. He just stumbled. He couldn't talk. And God bless him. I mean, he had issues, you know. He obviously had health issues, but man. So bad. On every level. The economy, crime, foreign policy, you name it, this guy failed at it. If you can think of it, he failed. Weak military. Oh. The worst. The worst. Okay. We got that out of the way. Right, Mongerface? We got it out of the way. Okay, so where are we going? We beat the crap out of this guy. I beat him up twice. I didn't mean to. Okay, so after that, we just leave. We get back in our Tesla. And we're going to Larry Hammond. Interesting guy, it looks like, here. Okay, and we go to navigation. You just press N. See, this is not the way I want my car to work in the future. We're in the future now. This is the future. How come the cars don't work like this? I just want to type in the destination, and it takes me there. You know, Larry Hammond, 4935. Lego. Hit A. Autopilot engaged. Why fly yourself? You know? Crazy monger face, you know? It's surreal. It's like it's this guy really did just win. He really just cut out all the garbage. While he was doing it, he was like, I'm cutting the cancer from the Biden administration. This game supports Ukraine. It does, right? Look, it's got the. I remember saying that in the first time we played it. It does. It's got everything. He's a lefty. He's riding his Tesla. He's got the Ukraine flag. Every little lefty's got their little Ukraine flag. They love Ukraine, but they hate Israel. You know? Ukraine angels can do no wrong. But Israel? Oh, they are the they created evil. That's what these guys think. That's the new the new way these guys are thinking. They're hypocrites. Let me tell you something. Support Israel. 1,000,000% support Israel right here. This guy right here. Now, just like I support America, do I always agree with the government in America? No. But I support America. I support Israel. Do I always agree with the government? No. I don't even know what but I support Israel. I think Elon is on a power trip. He has been acting weird and doing that salute on live. Really? Huh. Oh, really? What is wrong with him? Yeah, the whole video game thing was kind of like getting. I didn't really put too much on it because I'm like, but yeah, they're probably gonna like Trump's probably gonna have to cut him off from the if he really did that, yeah. Because it's just why give the yeah. Check it out. Okay, let me check it out. Well, he's gonna lose a lot of people doing all that stuff. Hold on. Uh. Oh. uh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do it with no sound here. What? Why would he do that? That is the weirdest. Hello. Was his jacket like too like? Okay, no, he was. He was. It was a middle finger. Would the media be clueless about what it meant? If it was a middle finger. That does look weird, man. What is up with that, man? What are you doing? The fuck is that all about? Seriously. What are you doing? Like, seriously. Like, I would have pulled him from the side, you know? Like, anybody. Like, if he, after he did that, I'd be like, hey, what in the world are you doing? What was that? Please explain. What are you doing? Because all people are gonna say is like, dude, you're hailing Hitler. You're doing a Nazi salute. What on earth are you thinking? Like, this does not make you look good. Doesn't make anyone look good. Like, yeah, this guy's dude. Yeah, you only saw the hand motion, but yeah, you see the actual, like, you saw the whole thing. At first, I was gonna say maybe he's just like he just a weird way of maybe the jacket was too, but no, he did it twice and he turned around and did it again. It's like, oh, what are you doing, man? Like, are you trying to sabotage yourself or like? Now I gotta kind of just like you can't defend him anymore, you know? Like I defended him a little. Like I never was like a supporter really either. Like I've had the like dude, I always bashed the whole. But I mean, when it came to the Doge thing, and I thought he did well with the Twitter thing. X, I like his stance on freedom of speech, you know, on all that. But I can't defend if he's gonna be like doing stupid shit like that. I mean, what am I gonna do, you know? Hey, what's up, Split Man? Elon Musk, he's like doing like a Nazi salute, you know? It's like why would you do that? I don't think that he's I don't you know like there's nothing to me that says that he's a Nazi. But then why are you fucking doing that? You're just creating a I think it's just like a stupid move. It's so dumb. Who does that? Like he so detached from the like he's been driving a Tesla way too long. Like he's so detached from reality. Like he's like he just thinks he could do that, and people are not gonna like. That's just so dumb. Yeah, look, we'll show it again. Oh no, I have it. Let me see. Did he? Like why? Yeah, why? I mean, to be fair, it's also coming out like he's praying to get. Yeah, he did the games thing is weird, right? And I defended it, not saying that it was good that he did it. I was just saying that it's not a look. He was probably trying to do like which is still bad, like a PR thing to try to get like the PC because of the PC gaming industry. A lot of people do it. A lot of people play video games. It's a huge amount of people. If you can get them on your side, that kind of thing. Get them to listen to you. I think that was an attempt to do that, and it turned out like it was a fake. But I was like okay with it because what he's done with Twitter and all that. Uh, he did fix Twitter, and he is pushing for social media to be more like for freedom of speech, and that's good. That's a good thing. Um, so I was like, okay, who cares? Like the Doge thing is still a good thing for him to be there, because he's good with businesses. He's good with companies. He's already shown that several times. What he can do. Tesla, the X thing, whatever he does with the space, whatever the fuck. And even previous before that, the guy has always done that. But now, I mean, it's hard for me to defend him anymore with that, because that's just stupid. I'm not going to defend stupidity, like, like yeah, that's stupid, bro. Like, what are you doing? It's kind of just like one of those why. Yeah, it's just weird. It's just a weird thing to do, you know? Hopefully, though, he can walk back this the salute. This explains I saw a lot of Reddit subs talking about banning Twitter links. Oh well, they've been trying to do that for they wanted to get because they're saying because of freedom of speech, but see he's ruining the whole like because he's supposed to be the like pushing for this in social media, but he's doing that now. He's like destroying the cause for it. Now he's gonna put like now the media like you see, look at him, he's unhinged, and just like the people who go on who want freedom of speech on social media, and it makes like Joe Biden when he says like they want to take fact checkers, you know, away from us. It's just dumb. Can't defend him anymore. Now I gotta just kind of like I gotta just pretend he doesn't exist. He already said it was an awkward hand gesture. No, 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 it was not a hand gesture. He was doing a Nazi salute. Look, okay, let's do it again. The first one, I was like willing to pass it, but then he did it again, and it looks so bad. Like, dude, no. Sorry, Elon, you lost me. Uh, again, and then the way he did it too, it's like, what in the world? Like, who other than like have you seen him do it like that other than Nazis? Okay, look, he does it that, and then he turns around. Look, then again, dude. It's like, what else is it? Look, you can't defend it. Yeah, yeah. He does it twice. He turned around and did it again, and it looks even worse the second time. Like it's obviously is like dude, you're doing a Nazi salute. Look, I get look. I'm not saying anyone who like do some people do it as a joke. They do it, but where he was at, and then where people are what are looking to him as, and like it's just you fucked up, bro. It's so stupid. I'm sorry. It's just so dumb. Like he's gonna like I'm telling you, he's gonna get like smoked for just for this, just because he did that hand gesture. Like, and he should. Yeah. Context is everything. Yeah. Yeah. If he was like doing it in a joking setting, or yeah, he whatever he's telling a story or whatever he's making fun of something. But this is just like No. Especially all the people who are already saying, like, oh, have all this worry about that already. Like, he's basically just giving him more fuel, you know? And we just need to cut that all out, you know? Not saying they're gonna attack him anyway, but you just like, I mean, you might as well just give him grenades, man. You know? You might as well hand him the Molotov cocktails. You know? Like every other guy's like trying to avoid landmines. Here comes fucking Elon Musk. You know? He steps right into them. He just no, he actually puts the landmine right there and he steps on it himself. That's all I'm saying. Neon, what's up, dude? My man Neon, the best in the West. The first, the original gangster. The original gangster. Turn it up. That was a hit song back then. Still like it like that. The landmines. But seriously, that's how I see it. Oh god. That's bad. Elon, you fucked up. But man, that President Trump, man. The Don. I start calling him the Don. I'm telling you, it's very mob-like the way he was sitting in that and with the he was the boss. The boss of all bosses. Okay, what was I doing? Where am I at? But how are you, Neon? What's going on in the world, man? Hope you're okay out there. We finally got a hold of the fires out here. They're almost like nearly put out. They might be like on their way out. Thank goodness, because the wind started to pick up, and we got some nasty winds. You know, but we're all right. Good man, Neon. Okay, so we got two. I think we were already here, right? I think this is where I'm supposed to be. The dress I have for the mutant computer specialist, Larry Hammond. Let me turn off this music, I'm sorry. I wish this game had music throughout the game, but a lot of these early like 80s kind of games, they had music, but like in certain parts of the game. Very few had like where it's like throughout the whole game had music. Like when you start getting to the 90s, then it had like full on soundtracks, beautiful soundtracks. Okay, the address I have for the mutant computer specialist, Larry Hammond, is a decaying old warehouse building in the heart of Freaktown. This is where most of the unfortunate individuals live who suffered severe damage from nuclear radiation. Many of their offspring suffered genetic damage resulting in some rather grotesque mutations. Most were treated as outcasts and were forced into this community, away from those not affected. I step through a partially open doorway into a large room. I see several large mutants, and none of them look too happy to see me. I'm looking for Larry Hammond, I say. Quickly, a fellow steps forward. He's about 30 and looks like he's got a serious grudge against the world. Some people are so ungrateful for extra blessings. At least he was born with all his vital organs inside his body. My name is Larry, and this is my brother Daryl. Feel free to speak in front of him. What can I do for you? Ah, Okay. Interesting. See, just like Total Recall. Oh, the UFO stuff? Oh, yeah. He said he was going to do it, didn't he? Someone's got to ask about that. And people finally know the truth, right? The aliens are in charge. Okay, so who are we? What are we asking? We're questioning about MTC, MTC, MTC oil. About a year ago, Tom Griffith, the vice president of MTC Corporation, hired me to design a computer for the Overlord project. They also wanted 8-access terminals. A colleague of mine, Cal Davis, told me that he had been hired by the MTC Corporation to do research on controlling human behavior through direct brain stimulation. When I started asking questions, they told me it was none of my business. When I read that Davis had been killed, I decided to go into hiding. If you're looking for a way to stop Project Overlord, you'll have to get to the main computer and destroy the satellite. To gain access to the destruct sequence, you'll need all 8 passcards and passwords. Each scientist involved with the project has one. My great passcard was stolen by members of the Law and Order Party. My password is King. To get the rest of the passwords and cards, you'll have to find each of the scientists working on the project. Once you gather all the cards, you'll need to find the main computer to use them. I don't know where the main computer is, and other than Cal Davis, I don't know any of the names of the remaining 6 scientists who worked on the project. If I were you, I'd start with the accounting people at Gideon. That reminds me, we gotta get into the commercials. Gideon, Jerome Merrilborn, Ed Bradley, Arnold Dweeb. They might have names of the people that receive checks from MTC. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, because this show doesn't pay itself, we got to get into some commercials, if you don't mind. I know. But what can I do?
I'm back and I love my customers. Drive a little 7-Up. Why pay more? Call Crazy Gideon before. TV for $12.99.
You see?
$89.95. I'm hot. I cannot take it anymore. If you love your mother, you buy a microwave for $49 at Crazy Gideon. Come to Crazy Gideon. Aye.
We're not stupid at Crazy Gideon.
Okay. Hey, the man might be crazy, but he's not stupid. All right? And if you love your mother, you go to Crazy Gideon, you buy her a micro oven. Gary something? Well, we got another one. I got to get all the commercials in. Yeah, this was a classic commercial that played here in the San Fernando Valley. They don't have all of them. I looked at. They only have the original. But this was like a classic. Like this guy was like all over for a long time. I don't think they have him anymore. Maybe they do.
Southern California. For plumbing and heating, your man is Jack Stefanino.
Stefan. Jack Stefan.
Fix
They just-
any household
they can't get the
problems.
name right. I don't know
Just
why.
charge it. Your man is Jack Stefanski.
Stefan. Jack Stefan.
Quick service 7 days a week. Call your man, Jack Stefanovich.
Stefan. Jack Stefan.
Plumbing or heating problems in the home? Call your man by telephone. Jack Stefan.
We're in the white pages.
You see? And there you go. Punky Brewster starts right after that. All right, one last one. Another one only here. You'd only get here in the San Fernando Valley, Hollywood, area. Very big back then. I hope VA Trax comes in. He'd know this one. Look at this. Look at the legs on.
Want a ride?
Are you insured?
Yes.
By survival?
No.
I can't take that ride.
Call Survival for any car, any driver. Survival
You
offers the
idiot!
lowest rate guarantee. Call Survival now.
Hey, he's gonna be safe. You know? Can't take that ride. They had a lot of commercial like using the same guy. The more famous one was like he's sitting with like he's like playing poker, and the other guy puts like the keys, and he's like, "It's a Porsche," and he's like, "Is it insured?" And he's like, "Yeah." By survival? No, I can't take that bet. It's a great commercial. Sold a lot of survival insurance. What are the white pages? Oh, it is an directory for like where to like it was like back in the day before the internet, you know, to find people. You found them like home residents. I think you'd find on the yellow pages. And yeah, I think a regular commercial, and then yeah, like I think commercial was like on white pages or whatever. Great for modern times. Yeah. Oh, you get. Oh, okay, okay. I thought you. I thought maybe we're a different country. I thought maybe it was, you didn't know. So they have them where you guys. Okay. We're in the white pages. Well, we had a lot of great commercials here in Southern California. Everybody remembers them. They all stick in your head. Yeah, here it was yellow pages. Yeah, same here. We had the yellow and we had the white. We had both. America, we have more options. No. He was hired by the vice. Okay, empty seat. Tom Griffith too. Okay, so what am I supposed to ask him? Scientist he knows account days. He mentions street accounting people. Gideon. Okay, so that's all I'm supposed to do. I'm just supposed to ask him about that. The MTC. And it goes, press the L key to call Lee. Okay, this is okay. We could just go back into the shuttle. All right. Well, thank you, my good friend. I appreciate it. Burt Reynolds with two heads. Not maybe not Burt Reynolds, but he's in the family. He's got Burt Reynolds genes. Okay. Let's call Lee. I think we have to go to navigation for that first, right? Got to ask her. Huh? Huh? Not bad.
Yes, Murphy?
Not bad on the eyes. Tell me about Arnold Dweeb.
Make me an offer.
We got to give her 500. Hey, you're getting expensive.
It's a deal.
Return to the shuttle. Okay, so we got to wait. We got to wait here. Yeah. Imagine that, huh? People actually used to like know the roads. I have to admit, even I stopped learning, you know? I just use before everybody would like my it's interesting because like my father, he knew like all of like LA through his head. He didn't have a GPS. He can go so far and then come back. Like yeah, anywhere. I'm waiting for that fax. Arnold Dweeb has agreed to meet you at the Oakland Coliseum near the 50-yard line. Use 4610. Okay, so I guess we're going there. I like it. It's in order. The other one wasn't in order like this. Like they'd give me something, but he had me going somewhere else. Okay, so 4610. Let's go to the navigation system. Yeah, same here, man. I'm like, I have to admit that I'm also the same way. I just depend on the GPS to take me where I need to go. I don't even bother looking it up, or I just kind of like put it in, on the phone. It all does it now. Memorization is low. We don't have to remember as many things. I don't think it's that good, really. Which I think is good to play video games if you don't, because it requires you to remember things. You put it in? I think I did. Let's go. And here we go. Woke up today feeling good. You know? Felt like yesterday was a good day. Wanted to come on stream last night, but it was late. I was tired. Gonna be a good 4 years. It's gonna be fun, huh? Takes a minute, man. I wish you guys can hear this thing fly. For some reason, it just doesn't capture it, but it does have sound effects for it. That's interesting. Okay. Let's get out. Oh. Oh, at the 50-yard line. Okay, it's really at. Okay, I'm near the 50-yard line at the Oakland Coliseum. The Oakland Raiders. Okay. I'm supposed to meet Arnold Dweeb, the accountant for MTC Corp. A strong, cold wind rips the bay. It made my trench coat clumsy, flapping around my legs. I wouldn't even wear the damn thing if it weren't To avoid the effects of latent radiation, Arnold Dweeb suddenly appears as if from nowhere. He looks like an A #1 weenie. He's the type of accountant my parents warned me about. Okay. Ask about MTC. My time's valuable. I don't give anything for free. What? Then bribe him for 3,000? Why don't I just beat him up? I say we just beat him up. 3,000. We're running out of money here, man. Thanks, buddy. I'll tell you what I know. Here is a list of people who have received checks from MTC. I've also included some of the navigational codes to help you find them. Okay, don't tell anyone where you got this list. Carl Linsky, Ron Morgan. Is that Jorge Valdez? Okay. 4931. Brenda Perry, 4577. Greg Call, Cal Davis, 3720. Big Jim Slade, Tom Griffith, 4590. John Claus Van Dam, Bosworth Clark, Sandra Larson, Della Lang, Sam Jones, and Larry Hammond. So this guy just gave us the everything then, huh? All right. Now we go back. Okay, let's get out of here. Want us to talk to Lee? The beautiful Lee. We're going to ask about Sam Jones.
Yes, Murphy?
Okay. Sam Jones.
What's it worth?
What's it worth? $500. I'm running out of money.
It's a deal.
What do I do with, where do I get money? Okay. It's coming out in 2 minutes. Thank you for telling me. I didn't, I just realized they tell you when it's coming. Okay. Let's back out. Let's head back into shuttle. Let's just wait. Wait into shuttle. I gotta have some, shuttle music. Man, I've been on just a trip with this EXODOS, man. There it is. Here it is. What do you got for me? Drop this case or you're dead, Murphy. I don't think that's the one I'm supposed to be getting. That's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. I don't know where Jones is, but John Claus could help you locate him. Okay. So let's go back to 007. Let's go back to Bond. Hit our navigation. It's going to be our navigation music is going to be some Shinmu. Man, I miss Shinmu. They fucked it up. They fucked it up with part 3. Oh, it should have been the best. They had an opportunity. They dropped the ball. On all levels, story, gameplay. What is it? What's the other one that you had in Shinmu that you can do? The interactiveness, if that's even the thing, was not there. It felt dead. Go play it. Go buy it for $2 when it goes on sale. Flying. Going to this bum Jean Claus. I hope we're going to the right. I hope we're going the right way. They're mad at Scottie Pippen. And I don't like his when he talks about Jordan. I think it's like, come on, man. You won championships with the guy. But they asked him recently about LeBron. And like, who is a better player between the both of them, right? And he was like, I got 6 championships. And so he was getting heat. Even Stephen A. Smith was like, you know, he comes out and he's like, you know, he does his whole shtick. You know you were not that. You were not a good defensive player. Or offensive, whatever, you know. I'm just saying, I'll say this, look. I would bet, and I mean, it's like a hypothetical, I mean, it's, you can't really. LeBron and the Lakers, right? Give me peak Scotty over peak LeBron and switch him, right? And have Scotty do what, you know, whatever LeBron was doing. He was, whatever, put him in the team. All those years that LeBron was in the Lakers. I think Scotty wins more championships. I do. I love LeBron. I think he's a great player. Yeah, Jordan better than LeBron. I even think Scotty's better than LeBron. I don't want to take anything away from LeBron, but like Stephen A. Smith was calling me, he's saying he's probably the two or three best player ever, you know, like that kind of thing. I was like, what? No. LeBron is a great player, but he's not even like second. Kobe's better than LeBron. And Kobe's not even up there. Kobe's not better than Larry Bird. You know? He's not better than Magic. And they both weren't better than Wilt Chamberlain. They weren't better than Kareem. It's like, come on. You're smoking crack. He's not even in that. He's not even like. I don't even know if he's in top 5. He's not even in top 5. It's delusional. You're delusional. Stephen A. Smith. Okay, did I already? Okay, I think I already. Sorry. Enough of Stephen A. Smith. I arrive in Reno at a small office complex. The building is fairly new, being designed in the post-nuclear period. As I walk in, I see a gray-haired man about 50 sitting at a large table. Professor Claus. The man looks up with a shocked look. How did you find me? He says. It's my business finding people. I give him my credentials and background on the Linsky case. Okay. I thought I talked to this guy already, or maybe not. Okay, let's ask about Sam Jones. What you know about Sam Jones, buddy? He's an arrogant old Nazi. He's an arrogant old Elon Musk who works in Las Vegas. Use NC. I don't think he's in, but you know, come on. He's an idiot. That's stupid. I'm not gonna say he's an idiot because he's not an idiot. Obviously, he's just a whole lot smarter than all of us, you know. But what he did was stupid. Be careful. He's a faithful Law and Order Party member, and he's not going to be cooperative with you. Okay. That's it. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for the address 0021. Thank you. When you were a kid, the Harlem Globetrotters was an NBA team, and you're like, why don't they always win? You know, they're so good. I can see that. I don't watch basketball anymore. I think basketball sucks now. Only sport I watch, the greatest sport ever made by God. All other sports were invented by man, except for American football. American football was made by God. It's the greatest sport ever made. American football was created by the Almighty. That's right. The only game they still play in the snow. Doesn't matter what kind of weather, you got to play. It could be freezing out there. They're going to war. When does football season start? Well, it's about to end. Let's take a look. NFL. We got, ladies and gentlemen, while our Tesla is flying. Oh, shit. It's the Commanders versus the Eagles. The Rams lost to the Eagles. I'm telling you, if it wasn't snowing, the Rams would have won. I don't know what the Rams need to go out there in Big Bear and start training over there. They need to have a snow game, so that when they play in the snow, they know what they're doing. They did well, but that sucks. They had their chance. I think if they would have beat the Eagles, they probably would have won the Super Bowl. They just couldn't do it. So now we got Commanders versus the Eagles. I'm rooting for the Commanders, actually. They're an underdog. This was the Redskins. And I heard next year, I think it's next year, or I forgot, they're going to change it back to the Redskins. This is weird, right? Because like if they win the Super Bowl now, like they won with Commanders, they changed the name. They might actually keep the name if they win. But I'm rooting for them. I like them. They're like a new team. They just built up. They got really good players. And the Bills versus the Chiefs. So whoever wins amongst these teams, they're going to go to the Super Bowl. And that is this is happening on Sunday. This Sunday beats, watch it. Watch God's creation. You guys going to hell. You guys are like, I don't want to see. I want to watch. I want to watch basketball. I want to watch football or soccer, football. Isn't the Super Bowl next month? Flying Tesla? Yeah. We're in a flying Tesla. We're better than everyone now. It's easy. And seriously, like I feel like I'm better than everyone. When you're in this, when you're flying in that thing, you are better than everyone. I saw a woman today. I've been seeing like a one every day now. It's weird. A Tesla truck. You see like one though, you know? I saw this lady in it. And she again, you know, I mean, this was like the face of usually that's how they're, the Tesla people, how they feel like they're royalty or whatever. But this lady, she just, I could just sense it in her. She's just, I'm so much better than everyone in my Tesla. She's driving a piece of shit. Don't get me wrong, it's like a fantastic piece of technology, right? But as a truck, it's a piece of garbage. It's not going to do anything for you. You want a truck, you get yourself a Tacoma. An F-150. That truck is just so that you could stick your nose up. Look at me. I'm so much better than you. It's obnoxious. Those Cybertrucks? Yeah, those Cybertrucks, yeah. I'm seeing one a day now. I saw a guy do a video on it. Pretty popular guy on YouTube. He does like car stuff, and he's like, I finally got a hold on of one of these, and he's like, and it scares the shit out of me. He goes, one thing about it, he goes, when you're driving, he goes, it doesn't actually feel that, like, he goes, it's so heavy. When you push the gas, right, it'll go, but like once you take it off, it just stops. It just he's like, so you got to get used to that because it's so heavy that it just like it has no momentum. It's like driving a tank. And he's like, there's no way you're gonna. He goes, the thing already runs out of battery so quick, and then when you do, if you do, because it's like they say it can haul I don't know how many pounds of whatever, trying to sell it to like as it's a truck or whatever. But like if you were to actually put all that stuff in, it wouldn't last any, like you wouldn't have any power left. So it's bullshit. It's like as a truck, it's a piece of garbage. I would have thought that the great Elon Musk would have went and designed a truck that is actually meant for work, you know, but it's just meant to like is this a fancy looking, Maybe I'm new to maybe that's what it was supposed to be from the beginning, but I thought it was supposed to be like a real truck. It's not a truck. It's a fake truck. Okay, I break into Professor Jones' laboratory and see him standing at the other end of the room. He's a man in his early 40s with glasses and hard gray eyes. How did you get past my security people? He asked. I've given your security people the rest of their lives off. I'm afraid you'll have to start taking resumes again. He looks shocked at first, but then gives me a convincing snarl. There's nothing for you here. Well, there's something that I have for you, and that is a bullet between your eyes. Bullet right here in your head. That's how us Americans do it. Complete the shooting sequence to break the. Okay. Ask about the pass card. All right. You're lucky, buddy. You're lucky. I will tell you. Oh, you're gonna get smart after I took out your whole squad. It's time to get tough. Um, I get a steely-eyed look and say that I'll air out that oversized skull if I don't get the facts now. All right, I'll tell you what I know, but it'll do you no good. They'll find you and kill you. You shut your. He hands me his yellow pass card. Thank you. And then we threaten him again. It's time to get tough. I get a steely-eyed look. Okay, he does the same thing. He's supposed to give me something else. Just ask about the pass card and then threaten him to get the yellow pass card. Ask about the pass card and threaten him again. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to ask him about the pass card again. Pass word. I'm sorry. I will tell you nothing. Right, you're gonna get your. All right, I'll tell you. My password is Queen. Oh, what game is this? Oh, this is Mean Streets from 1989. Let's take a look. So we gotta leave here, and I should save, right? You press D to save, and you go up. I don't think you can actually name your saves, which is kind of sad, but maybe you can. I just don't know how. I'll save there. You just have to remember where you did it. Okay. Now we're asking about. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. Let's go back. What are we playing, guys? What are you playing, Itchy? What in the world are you playing? Well, I'm playing Mean Streets. Game from 1989. Access Software Incorporated. This is the box art. 6 discs, 256 color VGA, an interactive detective movie. Digitized sound, no hardware required. Real sound. This is the back. It's the year 2033. Your name is Tex Murphy, private investigator in San Francisco. You've been hired by the beautiful daughter of a university professor to uncover the facts about her father's death. Pretty damn good game. This is one of the. It's weird 'cause for me it's a classic, but it's one of those that didn't really get like that known, like Police Quest or some of the other ones. Later on, it got more popular, like Tex Murphy. But yeah, back in those days, there was all these other games people were playing. Yes, I did. I did play it back in the day. I didn't have it, but one of my cousins, my cousin had it. It's one of those games we never beat, you know. The game reminded me. I remember when we first played it. It reminded me of Infiltrator, because in Infiltrator you can fly, but it's like a stealth game. But you can't. We didn't know how to fly in this game, but I guess we didn't know of the autopilot thing. I remember that though. We tried to fly in this game. We just didn't know how. A cool game. Never beat it. All right. So we got to call Lee. The future, huh?
What do you need, Murphy?
Look how high tech that is. You can actually see her and everything. That's amazing. I wonder if we're going to get that. Okay, we're going to ask her about Ron Morgan.
What's it worth?
Apparently it's worth 800.
Look for my fax.
Processing fax. Estimate arrival. Okay, so it's going to take a second. That's okay. I got the music for that. I got the music. Gotta wait for the fax first. I was gonna sign an executive order, you know, to take out all woke in video games. No more woke promotion. At least in AAA. Take it out. You want to do that? Go to the indie market. Where's my fax? Waiting for a fax here. I'm supposed to get a fax from Della Lang. There you go. Ron Morgan has a girlfriend named Della Lang. She knows where to find him. Okay. Very good. All right, Della. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry, Lee. Nice tits, though.
Yes, Murphy?
Hey, she's showing them off. So I'm going to compliment her. So we're going to 2111. Well, she's wearing like a tight tank top. Showing all the cleavage. She knows what she's doing with her tits. I will never forget woke Hollywood for completely ruining the Terminator Forgive or Forget, yeah. Hollywood ruined some of the greatest franchises. They're still ruining today. Disney's ruining all the. For me, I've already told myself I don't care about the superheroes now too. I left the Star Wars thing. I was a fan of Star Wars. I was never like a huge fan. I was though a fan. But I've already told myself I'm done with Star Wars. I can care less about Star Wars. I'm officially out of the Star Wars thing. And I think I'm officially done with the superhero stuff. I don't even recognize any of these superheroes. The only one I still recognize is Wolverine and like the was that one that they had last that one looked pretty good. I still haven't seen it. But everything else is just so bad. They ruined Spider-Man. Let's just take a look at though. Let's see, look. Let's see the Captain America. A brave new world. A brave new. That's scary. That's the name of it. Okay, guys, look. Captain America. This is Captain America. That's the new one. This is Captain America, the original comic books. This is how, he's always looked. It's just like, it's just this is him. This is I mean, every depiction. I mean, there's slight changes here, You've may have one or two, different or really different. But for the most part, that's what you recognize as Captain America. Now let's go back. A brave new world. Very brave. Now look. If you you got what's that guy's, what is it? Blade. This is awesome, by the way. I love Blade. It's going to be very hard to replace Wesley Snipes, right? But if they do, or even in the comic book, right? If they ever, make a different, and which they don't have to, right? Because it's a comic, they could just keep drawing the same guys, slight difference. But if they came out with Blade and it was a white guy, I'd be upset. Because it's not Blade anymore. This is the way Blade is supposed to look. Right? He looks cool, by the way. I think he's a great character. The whole vampire thing is awesome. And he did a good job in that movie. He always does it. Wesley Snipes is he's a good actor. I just don't know what they're doing anymore. The Little Mermaid, everything. Everything, and it's like, if you say anything, it's like, no, just make your own superheroes. Make your own. Don't take the existing ones and change them into, you can't. Now, like, Batman's going to be a Puerto Rican, like the next, or an Indian or something. Nothing wrong with it, right? But I'm just saying that's not Batman anymore. He's Bruce Wayne. You got to change Spider-Man from Peter Parker to Miles Morales. It's like you change Bruce Wayne to what? Antoine Jackson. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's not the same. It's not the same character anymore. So I'm kind of done with it. Kind of pulling away from the. I know what they're doing. They're doing it with every character. I got. Yeah. Page trope. You know what I'm saying, dude? Yeah, create new characters. You can create like, I think you can create awesome Mexican like comic book character, you know, uh, or any kind of, like, you could make an Indian one. You could do anything you want. You can make Korean. You can make, but make your own. Make it your own. Don't take existing stuff and changing it. And what you do is you ruin it. Right? Am I not saying I hate it? I'm just like, yeah, look, there's probably people who like it out there. I'm just saying, for me, I just see it as a whole different other thing. Like, it doesn't have the same spirit anymore. You know? And what was I even talking? I was talking about this because, oh yeah, because they're gonna do this with the video game industry. Hollywood ruined all the great franchises. The AAA gaming industry is gonna ruin all our, like, favorite franchises eventually. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. I'm not saying it to be, but you guys see what's happening out there. Oh, no, 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 no. Sorry. We got to go to Della Lang. I think I'm already here. That's why. Okay, yeah. Wasn't sure. Yeah, with more reason when it's an iconic character. Exactly. I think that's just so dumb. Just leave him the way, and then, like, they were already doing good with Captain America, weren't they? Like, I was like, Disney just doesn't learn their lesson. Like, they're gonna keep perpetuating this thing. Like, you know. Okay, Della Lang's apartment in Ventura is part of a small complex in Ventura. Huh. Right over here. Okay, Della Lang answers the door. I give her the details of the case and ask if she has a few minutes to answer some questions. It's clear that she doesn't want to be bothered, but then agrees to make it quick. Make it quick, she says. All right. I'm down for a quickie. But can you handle it? Della? Dolores? No. Okay. Ron Morgan. Ron and I go out on occasion. If you are looking for him, he has a cabin near Yosemite. 1998. That's a good year. If you see him, tell him I still have those handcuffs. I knew she was a freak. I knew she was a freak. You see? Okay, I guess we just leave. All right, let's go. Let's save before we go out there because we're actually going to a cabin. Looks like there's going to be some stuff going on there. Okay. We go to D. Save. Yes. So what do you think about that? It's controversial, right? Because it's like to the people who have an issue with it, you could just dismiss them and say it's because you're racist. You know, it's like no, man, that's not it. It's like I made the same point with like a character that's black or a character that's any character, like a character that's supposed to be Indian or a character whatever, you know, or Native American, you know. Like a blade. Like Spawn. Spawn is another one. If they had a white guy play Spawn, right? It's not the same. No, you have to have a black guy play Spawn. Because that's the original guy in Spawn was a black guy. That's one of the best too. Spawn is one of the best fucking. I haven't actually got into the comic books, but the fucking anime is so. If you can call it an anime, whatever you want to call it, because it's American, it's not an anime, but it's totally like an anime. It is a damn good one too. It's one of the deepest ones too. All right, so we got to go to Ron Morgan's cabin. I think I saved already. Yeah. Where is it? What they did. You were a huge Star Wars. I could imagine, dude. Like I know that there's a lot of guys who are like really big into it that are totally disgusted with it. I wasn't even that big into it, but I don't like it. I'm out. I don't even care. I don't even. It's just like fake. It's too like commercial, you know? Soulless. Not fake, soulless. It's a soulless franchise. It's got no heart. Let's fly our Tesla and feel like we're better than everyone. Drone delivery's got to happen soon. I know it's going to happen, right? I could just send my drone to 7-Eleven. It goes out. It goes to the store. It already has like the data in it, like what it wants. Oh, it's like it wants a Butterfinger. It wants a Haribo gummy bears. It wants I don't know. Wants a hot dog. The guy puts it in the drone. Flies back. It flies back into the drone, deposit system, whatever or area. And you just open the hatch. You take it out. That's the future. But what did you have? Any thoughts on Elon? Yeah, I'm disgusted by it, man. Hey, what's up, VA Tracks? How you doing, dude? I can't defend him. I can't defend that. I don't know what he's thinking. You saw it, right? VA Trax is the man. And that reminds me, you know what? We really gotta get these commercials running. I'm sorry, guys. I hate to. I gotta pay the bill somehow. It's not me. It's the like the. You gotta make money. At the end of the day, that's what it is. It's always about money. It's always about money.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm in.
What do you mean you're in? You've got no chips.
It's a Porsche.
Is it insured?
Yeah.
By survival?
No.
I can't take that bet.
Call Survival. Any car, any driver. Survival offers the lowest rates.
You better not.
Guaranteed. Call Survival now.
You got to make sure that thing is, insured. Let's get another one in there.
Hey now kids, come gather around. See what just skipped into town. So skip it. Do run, do jump, do hop hop. Skip it. Skipping and a screaming and a bop to bop. But the very best thing of all, there's a counter on this ball. So try to beat your very best score. See if you can jump a whole lot more. Skip it. Come on everybody, skip it. Roar.
That was the thing, by the way. This actually sold a lot. They made a killing with this skip it thing. And the commercials were like it was a hit. One last one, I'm sorry.
They're squirmy and wormy and purple and green. The grossest little creatures that you've ever seen. Creepy crawlers. Build a monster mold with the colored plastic goop and make a creepy crawler from a yucky monster soup. They're yucky, squirmy, wormy, very scary, sometimes hairy, squiggly, wiggly, creepy crawling. Creepy crawlers. Gross out your sister, embarrass your dad. You can be a little creep without being bad.
Creepy Crawler's Workshop with plastic goof.
That was the thing. Oh yeah. Creepy crawlers. You can be a creep without being bad. And super soakers? Yeah. Every kid had a super soaker. I had the super soaker 150. That was the cheap one. And they had like 300. They had the whole like. What you do, the secret is, you fill it up, right, and then you cut a bunch of like habaneros and jalapeno. You put it in there, and you spray it right in their fucking eyes. No, you don't do that. Don't do that. Right in their eyes. I heard about that. Somebody did that. They were doing that in like a protest, a riot. I was like, that's a good idea. That is a great idea. But then, there's the other guy who used the gasoline, and I'm like, oh, see, that guy's really serious. Never mind. I didn't say nothing. Look at the end of the table. Oh, wait, we got to go there first, right? Did we already fly there? We went to 1998, right? We're 1998? All right. Being in the mountains feels like getting out of school for summer. The air is still pretty clean, and the sky is actually blue up here. Ron Morgan's cabin is on the beautiful piece of property near Yosemite. It's decorated with quaint, homey uh, items that make me feel like I've stepped back in time. Oh, this is like the. Feel like I'm at the coach's house, huh? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. This is a good show. Sorry you guys missed it, but that was an excellent show. At Craig T. Nelson, he is something else. Look at the end of the table at the right of the couch. Okay. I don't see a couch here. Oh, I'm sorry. Go. Of course, I see a couch. Of course, there's a couch. Yeah, the gasoline is a thing. They did that. Super soakers are weapons of war. They're instruments of death. Get some music going, I'm sorry. Especially after that skip it song, yeah. Very best thing of all. There's a counter on this ball. Catchy shit. Back in the day, getting your slogan, getting your whatever, your intro for your TV series or whatever, they had guys who were really, really, I think it's a lost art. They had people who really knew what they were doing. How to capture you emotionally. You know? Capture your imagination as well. They don't do that anymore. They can't. Because VA Trax's fault. Because I signed an executive order. I said. Okay. VA Trax is the man, the myth, the legend. Sorry. We're looking at the ashtray. Man, you tripping, man. You tripping. This is an ashtray here. I don't see no ashtray. Oh, end table. Look. It's a small rectangular end table. Ashtray. Let's look at it. Looks like a small glass ashtray. Okay. Beats. 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 Beats in my head. It's a good one. That'll never go away. That'll probably stick in my head forever. I think every Street Fighter soundtrack, except for 5 and 6. And 4. 4 is like had some good music, but 6 can go to hell. What happened, VA Trax? You still playing? I'm sorry, I lost my place here. Let me go back. Keep losing it. Okay, because it's the way it's written. It's just me, really. I'm sorry. Pick up the key. Let's look at the key first. A small key. It looks as if it would fit in a desk or file cabinet. Well, let's take it. 6 has the worst music. Yes. Oh, Days. My man. And confused. How are you, brother? What's going on? Cheers. And I was going to ask you about the Rams. I don't think we talked about this. VA Tracks, you live here. You watch the game. So sad. Very disappointed. Disappointed in the Rams. But Daze is here. My good man, how are you? How are things? Teach me about life. What is going on in the world? And what would you want me to sign? What executive order do you want me to sign? Doing okay. I am here on YouTube, rebuilding the Itchy Empire. I know, huh? VA Tracks? Oh, that was so heartbreaking. They need to learn how to play in the snow. Once it started blizzarding, like they just... Oh, man. They had this safety. Okay, never. I'm sorry. Make gaming great again. You know what, Dazed? You're right. You're right. That's what we gotta do. We have to make gaming great again. Enough of the bullshit. We know what to do. It's time to do it. You know? I feel like Trump now, you know? Sitting back in the sidelines, thinking about getting into the presidency. Thinking about getting into the video game industry, contemplating it. Now it's time to get in. Better trademark that for your merch. Itchy better trade. I should have. No, somebody already got it. You know who did? I'm the one who started. I started doing that a long time ago. I should have probably put it on. Dr. Disrespect. I was like, dude, we were talking about that ages ago. Making gaming great again with hats and all that. Yeah, he already took it. Make good games. That's what I'm thinking. I'm already like, you know, that's my next move is to try to get into the gaming industry. I did it once. I tried, I failed. I'm gonna try again. I almost got there one time. I had to raise like 40,000, you know, to get the money. This time around, I think I can do something a little different. We'll get there. Ramen Rider merch would be tops. There's a lot of potential merch we can make. Trust me. Trust me. Will we just make some 1970 printer merch instead? Who knows? Hey, now that he's not on YouTube, you know, he's over there on the loser platform. The lefty platform, you know. Flat Earth. Yahuwah. In the name of Yahuwah. That would be a good one. But I don't know, man. I just don't know anymore, you know? Sometimes I look at Neon and I say, this guy... No, I'm kidding. I don't smoke. I still have this cart, though. Of Natural American Spirit. I forgot where I found these. I found them somewhere. Someone like left them there. I think they forgot them. And so like I was like, oh, he left like a whole, basically almost a whole pack. Like I think he smoked like 3 or 4. I was like, I'm gonna take it. Cigarettes. Terrible. Like 3 years ago now? Oh, God bless you, man. Yeah, good. It's better not, you know, having any vices, any... I got my own problems, you know? But this next 4 years, let me tell you something. That was Kurt Cobain's... Was it? How do you know that, VHX? How the fuck do you know that? I don't know about this guy. VHX. Where were you? Where were you on the night of... No. God rest his soul. He made... It's weird, huh? He just, like, that guy, he made some, like, hits and he died at, like, the height of his career, right? Like, he was, like... He was the man. The band was, like... I mean, they could have... I mean, they just had nothing but hits. And then gone. VA Tracks produced some tracks for Nirvana. I wouldn't be surprised. Have you seen VA Tracks? He's like, he's old, man. He's like, fuck you. He reminds me of the guy, was it? Was it the popper for Jesus? Stomping on the enemy! And he's like, he starts popping and shit. What was that guy? Oh, hold on. Hey, you're always clowning me, VA Tracks. It's my time to give you give you some shit. Here we go. There's VA Tracks right here. Hey. You love you, God. Put it on, brother. Jesus Christ. We love you, God. I love you, God. Damn, look at that Tracks. He's got them moves. Hey, how can you give me shit all the time, VA Tracks? I'll give you a little shit right there. I love VA Tracks, man. We love you, God. Jesus Christ. Stomping on the enemy. God bless him. Hey, that's zeal for the Lord. Like I've never seen. The dance? I'm gonna get hit with a copyrighted. Okay, so what? Where am I at now? We got to complete. Oh shit! It's 12. Damn it! I wanted to complete this before that. Where am I at? I hope I saved before this. But guys, I got to take off. Itchy could dance battle. Oh no, I can't. No, he'll beat me, dude. He would totally destroy me. He's actually pretty good. He's entertaining, dude. Dude, he has you laughing, and he has you fucking like crying, dude. I love that guy. But guys, God bless you. Thank you for watching. Honor to be your host as always. You guys are the best. I appreciate it. Hit the like button for the algorithm so we get more peeps in here. Thank you, V8 Tracks. Thank you, Mongerface. Thank you, Neon, my good man. Dazed and Confused. And the rest of you guys, whoever joined us tonight, thank you. Appreciate it.